You're now listening to the Vincent Ellis White Show, broadcasting to you live from our Shout for Joy studios in Richmond, VA. I'm feeling real good today. We got the Men Confess Show. Shout out to everybody on Twitter and Facebook that is listening. The people that have been sending me questions all day for the Men Confess. I got my peoples in here. What I'm going to do for y'all is I'm going to get everybody to go around the room. For the new listeners to Men Confess, I'm going to get everybody to go around the room, introduce themselves, what they do, what they may have going on, to show the listeners that we have a diverse crew here of people. Some single, married, doing all different types of things, so we can let y'all know what we got going on here. First of all, I am Vincent Ellis White. This is my show. I'm the author of the book, The Fully Seasoned Man's Relationship Recipe. The new book coming out, Finding Chris, My Father.
Chris.
Yeah, naturally. You know, and hopefully this book will turn into some plays and some more things. So we trying to get it popping. My lovely co-host for a long time now for Men Confess, Miss Sharvette, Mitchel. How you feeling?
I am awesome. Thank you for the applause and the clap in the studio. I'm so excited to be here and to have all of our listeners from all across the World Wide Web. I'm just glad to be here co-hosting the Vincent Ellis White Show. In this famous segment, this award-winning segment, this sought-after segment, the Men Confess. I constantly have listeners checking us out and making comments, so I'm glad to be here. I'm Sharvette Mitchel. I host the Sharvette Mitchel radio show, talk show host. I'm a media coach and a web designer. Holler at me at sharvette.com.
Yeah. Erick Smith is in the building, CEO of Apex Physical Fitness. Go ahead and shout yourself out, brother. How you feeling?
Hey, what's going on? I'm feeling good. Erick M. Smith, Apex Physical Fitness. Personal trainer, group fitness instructor. You can reach me at www.apexphysicalfitness.com. Richmond's most intense trainer. Guaranteed results at all times.
Wow.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, Erick don't play. That's what's up. Lastly, my man back on Men Confess, took a nice little hiatus.
Once again.
He's back though. Comedian Mr. Chris Dainely, how you feeling?
What's going on, Brother Ellis? How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, brother. Let them know, those that's tuning in that may not have heard of you, or you've been gone for a minute. We got new listeners now.
Well,
tell them about you.
If, ladies and gentlemen, if you've never heard of me, you better get ready, because I'm telling you, I am the world-renowned, world-famous comedian. I'm the funniest man you've ever met in your life. Trust me. I'm so funny I can make the Holy Ghost laugh. I'm gonna say something. You know what I'm saying? Check me out. I got some clips on YouTube under Chris Dainely. You can check me out on Facebook. Check me out at chrisdainely.com. You can just check me out. Call my cell phone. You know, I ain't gonna give you a number, but you know what I'm saying. You can try. You want to. You know what I'm saying? Good to be here once again.
That's what I'm talking about. So, Men Confess. Y'all know how we do. Got my man Sweets in here. Got Erick, got Chris, got Sharvette. Sharvette got some questions. I got some questions. We're going to call this the segment for the fans, for the people. Because I didn't even choose any of them. They was hitting me with the questions all day. They hit Sharvette with the questions on Twitter and Facebook. Make sure y'all following us. At Sharvette. Is that correct?
Yeah, Sharvette.com.
At Sharvette.com. Follow me on Twitter at LifeLoveRVA. Hit us up with your question. I'm going to let Sharvette start off with her question, because hers is one that I feel like I already know the answer everybody's going to have, but I want to see if we're going to lie up in here. We're supposed to confess. Men honestly confess is what it should be. Sharvette, go ahead.
Okay, so the first question is this. Say perhaps your wife or your lady friend has just left her computer and she was on Facebook or in her email or in her Twitter account, and she leaves to go run to the store and her accounts are open. She's still logged in, and you could sit down and just look around in her accounts. What would you do?
I'm looking.
Alright, so Erick.
So one said he's looking.
I'm looking.
So repeat the question for those everybody. So
what happens if you just happen to walk by and hit a button? You walk right by and hit another button, no answer.
your significant other, your girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife was on the computer doing anything. They won't think nothing of it. They left, went to the store. You looked out the window. You saw the car is gone.
Premeditated.
Erick said, I'm looking right off the top.
I'm looking.
Why are you looking?
I'm looking because, right, one thing I learned a long time ago was I learned from females what to do. So
you got some trust issues.
So I mean, like, as guys, we always get put in the mix with something that we do. Oh, what about this? What about that? So when I did a little research, which is experience, and I saw that, you know, I was like, you know what? Let me attain this information right now.
That means you've been hurt, and he ain't trying to get
I got part 2 already.
So you attain the information.
I'm waiting for him to bring it down. You know what I'm saying? Because he talking. Okay.
So I mean, it has worked. So when you say, like, you be like, oh yeah, somebody called for you, but I don't know who called. Oh, that was somebody else. You're lying. That was such and such, because I saw who called.
So let me pull from this real quick. This is part of my part B.
Yeah,
I
got a part C, D, and E.
So what it is that Erick said he's definitely looking. Definitely looking. So when I ask why, ladies, he's saying he's gonna retain the information. That was gonna be my part B. But I'm gonna move on to Chris first. I'm gonna come back. He's looking. So the answer is he will look. So, but part B is that he's gonna retain it. He's not gonna call you out as soon as you get home. He's gonna retain it. Chris, what would you do?
Well, let me say that. I've been with my wife for over 18 years. So, really, there shouldn't be issues of whether or not I can or whether or not I should trust her. I need to trust her. Right. But if she leaves the computer on and open, really, that's a kind of a invasion of her privacy, so to say. Right. But I don't know. I can't really say. Right now, I can give you the great answer. Say, no, that ain't good. I ain't gonna delve into her issues. But, you know, sometimes you want to be nosy. Women do. Hey, women, don't act like women ain't going to sit here and look in the phone or look on the computer.
This is the Men Confess.
Okay, well, we just like y'all. We nosy sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'm confessing that we nosy.
How private is the issue if she left it open, though?
It was a mistake. She just walked away. Sometimes you think you logged out and you didn't log out.
Just like we just happen to leave our cell phones in our pants when we take a shower and then accidentally go look through them.
And that's right.
Good point.
But okay, but I want to go back to the first comment that he would look and retain the information. He's just gathering information. What if you see something that triggers you to go off? Are you going to say something to her right then, or you just going to hold the information till later?
Well, it depends, because if you look hard enough, you're going to find something that you don't want to see. You're going to see something that you ain't trying to know, because you ain't going to know all her friends. You ain't going to know what they talking about, what the issues. You know, I don't like when people send smiley faces to my wife in a tweet. I'm like,
hey,
what are you smiling for? Wonder what to shake. What does that mean?
That's for me to answer. Yeah, I think. I'm gonna get to my man in a minute. We got a new guest in here. But my answer, I feel like everybody will try to take a peek and try to look. Now, as Chris said, it's definitely well, I ain't gonna say invasion. Like I said, they left it open.
Intrusion.
But you're intruding.
They left it open.
Right. But nobody asked you to scroll through and all that stuff. So I mean, it is their privacy. But
when have you accidentally left something open like that?
Sometimes you could think that you closed it out. Like you could close it out and you say, I'm gonna go look at my Facebook. Right. And you can log in and it's still on the other person's Facebook.
This is Men Confess. One of our previous guests has been on here before. Is my man Zane Roberson. Zane, let me let you know to the new listeners that's listening.
Yes, sir.
I had everybody introduce themselves. Maybe what you do, what you got going on, just let everybody know a little bit about you. And then after that, the question is, if you can retain all this, let people know about you. And then the question is, your lady, your woman, significant other has accidentally left the computer on with an account open. Email, Twitter, Facebook, went to the store, you know the car's gone, so not like she peeking around the corner waiting on you. Do you look? And if so, why? But first of all, Zane Robinson's in the building.
Zane?
What up? Zane Robinson, Life's Interpretation. Check out Life's Interpretation on Facebook. I'm a writer, so that's what I do. Also check my blog out, Life's Interpretation, and some more to come, so look out for me. But yeah, I think anybody, male or female, if you leave it up, it's gonna look.